Good morning, YouTube. It is a rainy Thursday morning and I am wildly unprepared for the weekend ahead of me. I've just got up and I had things that I wanted to do today, but I remembered that I haven't actually packed for what I'm doing this weekend. I'm taking Svarty camping in Wales for the Rally Moto Welsh 500 rally thing. And I've never put a tent on Svarty before. I've never taken Svarty anywhere like more than just kind of overnighting at a family house. He's never had a tent or a sleeping bag or any camping equipment on him before in his life. I should have done this yesterday and I forgot, and now I have things to do today, and also I have to do that, and I have to get myself to Somerset where I'm meeting with my family to then leave for Wales tomorrow. I know how much you guys like packing videos because every time I do anything you guys are like, oh my god, what did you take, what did you pack, how did you pack it? Every single time it's the same. But I'll show you anyway, really briefly, and then I will get on with it. Starting out with my Kriega US30 dry bag, and on top of that is the Kriega RS bottle. I'm probably not going to use this for bottles. I don't know, I might put like a bottle of Fanta in there. Normally this is just kind of quick access storage. And then these are just for chucking anything in randomly. Obviously the most important thing is this space in here, which I can get most of my kit into. I'm going to treat myself to my slightly bigger tent. Because the forecast is looking okay, but it's Wales and you never know, and I reckon it's going to be kind of damp in the mornings, and I don't want to get that inside my tent, so I'm taking the slightly bigger one, even though it takes up a little bit more room in this bag. My actual main concern here is that Svarty's little seat that this is all going to go onto is really tiny. I'm going to be forced forwards, which is going to be uncomfortable, but that's only going to be for the journey to and from. The actual riding for the rally, it won't be on there, so it's a small sacrifice. I'm taking my good sleeping bag, and I'm taking a spare blanket as well because I reckon it's going to be cold. I think we're having an early autumn. The temperatures are dropping, it's raining all the time, spiders are coming in the house. I reckon it's going to be cold. The same compact blow-up air mattress that I always use, my collection of blow-up pillows, my lightweight rain jacket just for sitting around in the evenings if it is raining. I don't think it's going to rain, I don't think I need this, but it's so small and compact, it's like, why would you not just have it anyway? I don't think there's going to be shower facilities, and it's only 2 nights, so normally I would just stink, but there's quite a bit of room left in here, so I'm going to pack a towel and some shower gel anyway, just in case. Okay, I reckon there's enough room left in here to squeeze a weekend's worth of clothes in, and then I won't need to have my additional bags on the side of it, which is a shame because they make the bike look cool, but it does save an awful lot of faff not having to deal with that, so let's see how much I can get in here. The forecast for the weekend is okay. It's okay. It's mostly dry. There's a little bit of rain, so I'm just going to take the same outfit a few times. Just going to take like a basic generic base layer. I think my main issue is that I'm going to get sweaty, so I'm going to need to change. It's not going to be that I'm going to get cold and need extra layers. So I might wear this slightly fluffier one on the way there tonight because I'm riding to Somerset in the evening and it is starting to get a bit chilly. And I'm going to take some light fold-up small pajamas. And enough underwear for in case of apocalypse. I've recently been finding that clothing packages down much nicer if you roll it. And it's really satisfying in a weird way to have clothing sausage rolls. Anyway, and I think I can squeeze a hoodie in there as well, which you need for the cold evenings and in case it's just cold in general. Alright, this is the fullest I think I've ever had this bag. I don't even know if it's going to shut. Perfect. I am going to use my 10-litre dry bag for toiletries, phone chargers, power banks, all of that sort of thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit myself wearing a backpack onto the bike if it's got this thing on the back because of the size of the seat. I guess I'll find out. I really want to use my backpack. I love this backpack. Realistically, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't know, so what I might end up doing is putting like a little handbag in this. And then anything that I don't want to leave on the bike can come out of this when I go into like restaurants or petrol stations or whatever, without me having to need to use a backpack. Also, quick mention, I'm not taking any camping equipment. The campsite is in a little town, or it's near enough to a little town that I can just go and buy food, so I don't need to carry all of this stuff, and I think meals are provided, so no bother, no need. Helmet on charge, so I can listen to music. My family really like talking to each other while riding using their intercoms, and I have an intercom for listening to music, and when I moved my intercom from my old GTR 2 to my new GTR 2, I ripped the mic out, And unfortunately, that means that I cannot connect to my family while I'm riding, and I will not be able to speak to them. I will only be able to listen to my music. Just to clarify, I ripped the mic out in such a way that it cannot be repaired. Power bank and emergency backup power bank, because sometimes one doesn't work and the other one does, and you have to boost one off the other to make it work again. I didn't really want to wear waterproof bike kit for this one. I wanted to wear bike jeans and a cute jacket and look cute, so I could look cute. And I was going to wait until the weather forecast kind of solidified over the next few days, and it has, and it still says rain. So, and even though it's like a little bit of rain on one of the days, I am going to take my Klim waterproof trousers. I'm thinking about picking out a different jacket though. After a lot of internal deliberation, I've decided I am going to wear my Furygan Odessa jacket, which is a mesh jacket on the outside, but into it you can zip a waterproof liner and also a thermal liner. So I can kind of decide at the beginning of each day what I'm going to need and take out what I'm not going to need, which is very, very handy. The only thing I don't like about this jacket is it's not very flattering. But apparently that's not important. Apparently photos of yourself is not important. I also thought when I picked out white for this jacket, because it does come in black and it does come in black and pink, but I wanted to be awkward and get a white one. And all of the bugs show up. It even like captures some bugs and you get them kind of crawling around in there. Anyway, you don't need to know that. It's a good jacket. I am going to wear my Furygan James gloves because they're easy to pull on and off, and I feel like I'm going to have to pull my gloves on and off a lot during this because it's a navigational exercise and I'm going to have to keep checking Google Maps or whatever. And they're not waterproof and they're not warm, but they are leather, so they stop a little bit. Like if it drizzles for a little while, it'll be fine. I've got my very small, very little handbag, which I'm probably going to regret taking, but if I put it in this bag here, then if I leave all of this stuff on the bike and I go for a wander, I can take my camera and things with me. Sunglasses and hat on the off chance that it is gonna be sunny, which I doubt, but I remain hopeful. Blech. You know what? It's not that bad. My ass isn't that big. If I do it the other way around, which is probably the way it's supposed to go, I get my seat back. So I'm calling that a great success. That looks fantastic. I'll put the other one on later because I still need some of that stuff for the day that I'm supposed to be having, although it's raining, which is annoying. Oh, he's a good Svarty. He's gonna have such a good week. Svarty's last bath was 6 years ago. I should get a radiator cover thing because I don't have breakdown. Anyway, there you go. 1 weekend's worth of camping stuff on a little baby Svartpilen. Anyway, that's Svarty all packed up. I feel a lot less stressed now. He's ready to go. And I can spend the rest of the day doing the things that I was supposed to be doing in the first place, which actually involves riding another bike that I have. I have just received a loan bike from Suzuki, so I'm very excited to get that out and start filming. Hopefully it dries out, but also whatever. And then immediately after that, I'm going to ride to Somerset, spend the night with my family, and then all of us are going to go to Wales together. So it's going to be a really, really nice weekend. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun. The bike is definitely suitable for it. I'm really, really looking forward to using Svarty for what I feel he's intended to be used for. And as always, it's going to be nice to meet a lot of other like-minded motorcycle riders. So if you're going, I will see you there, and I hope you have a great weekend. And for everyone that's not going, I hope you've enjoyed this video and maybe it's been helpful. If you have any questions or any suggestions, or I'm going to post this now because if I've forgotten anything glaringly obvious, please tell me. Because that happened last time I did a camping video. I forgot to pack a towel and someone was like, "You forgot your towel." I'm like, thank you. I will catch up with you guys very soon. Goodbye.